I'm Sean Hines, and this is Hard News for Thursday, November 20th, 2014. EA has announced a new Need for Speed game called Need for Speed No Limits, and it will be releasing in 2015 on mobile devices, specifically iOS and Android. It's good to know since we can all stop caring about another free-to-play cash cow for EA. Frankly, this isn't the Need for Speed game we're looking for. Let's try this whole new game announcement thing again. ScrewAttackNews has announced a new Final Fantasy game, 3 in fact, and they're all for mobile devices. Damn it. Final Fantasy Legends, Crystal of Time, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, and the Final Fantasy Portal app are all destined for iOS and Android in 2015. Crystal of Time is a time-traveling RPG, and it looks like it might actually be trying to bring a true Final Fantasy game to mobile. That is, until you read the part about the free-to-play. Then Brave Exvius is a collaboration with the mobile developer behind the hit Brave Frontier, and it looks much like Crystal of Time, but the systems and plot will probably feel different enough, except it's also free to play with microtransactions. Now the Portal app is part game, part rewards program, and will tie into your Square Enix ID. It features the latest Final Fantasy news, swag, and aims to provide users the opportunity to earn points that can be exchanged for digital content. But the game element comes in the form of the triple triad card game from Final Fantasy VIII, which has got to be one of the worst minigames in the entire franchise, so I'm so done talking about mobile games today. Oh, and Final Fantasy Committee is high on ether if they think that this is how they can keep my loyalty. Maybe a new tactics game, guys, please? Speaking of begging for acknowledgement, Microsoft is giving early adopters of the Xbox One a few gifts to celebrate the year 1 anniversary. So on the 22nd, you can log into Xbox Live for a free year 1 gamer pick, background image, and exclusive day 1 achievement background. Plus free rentals of Halo 4 Forward Unto Dawn and Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods. The only catch is that you'll have to have purchased the console before November 11th, be at least 17 years old, and have logged 10 hours on your Xbox One. There's even a sweepstakes for a bunch of different prizes ranging from physical Call of Duty bundles to digital content for a bunch of first-party titles and a few third-party titles.
Hey, that's pretty cool, but will I be able to find my free stuff using Google Maps and the shitty UI?
No, idiot, you'll use Bing Maps and you'll never find it. And lastly, fans of Meta Knight won't be able to find his Amiibo counterpart anywhere but at your local Best Buy. Scheduled to debut in 2015, according to the big box retailer, this is the second exclusive for the figurines from Nintendo. GameStop has the original exclusive with Shulk from Xenoverse. So I suspect Toys R Us and Amazon will be getting their own exclusives in time. But more than anything, Smash fans seem to be more upset with the exclusivity of Mewtwo in the upcoming fighter. You see, you'll only be able to unlock him if you own both copies of Smash. Many have dug into the fine print on the upcoming fighter himself and whether or not you can purchase him outright. It appears Nintendo might offer him as a piece of paid DLC sometime in the future, but Sakurai told VideoGamer.com something completely different. As far as he's concerned, there are no plans for Smash DLC, and Mewtwo is an experiment for content distribution. Sakurai says he worries about backlash from the community for cutting up content to sell characters one by one. So for now, the roster ends with Mewtwo. Now this is contrary to some rumors we heard way early back in October about potential Smash DLC like Ice Climbers or the Rhythm Heaven Chorusman. If you had a choice of what DLC character you want in the new Smash, just let us know in the comments. Speaking of which, today's comment comes from Corey Huffman, who says, I hate PS4. What do people have against Xbox One? Sad face. Hey buddy, real talk for a minute. I don't hate any of these consoles or publishers. In fact, I think my Xbox One has way better first-party games than my PS4 right now. But when companies make dumb decisions, I'm not afraid to call them out on it. So don't think we here at ScrewAttack hate Microsoft, Nintendo, or Sony, just really like making fun of their stupidity. I'm Sean, and that was Hard News. Now, I love that you watched this episode of Hard News, but you really need to get over to our Twitch stream right now for 24 hours of Super Smash Bros. Staff is ready for the midnight launch, and we're going to start by streaming all the classics at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, featuring free prizes and a few bruised egos. Just click this window here to my left for Final Destination, no items, Fox only.